Hello, my geniuses. How are you doing? Guess what? Today I'll be reading you a story, and at the end of reading you the story, you're going to be answering some questions for me, okay? The title of the story is The Cat Woman and the Spinning Wheel, and this is one of my favorite childhood stories. So please listen, okay? All right, let's go. The Cat Woman and the Spinning Wheel. Once upon a time, there was a man who was going a far way. He had been walking through the woodland for days. He was very tired and hungry. Suddenly, he came upon a little house. He said to himself, "I wonder if there's anyone at that house. I am so hungry. I would give anything to have a piece of cornmeal pudding right now." Just as he said this, a woman came out of the house. Her skin was pretty, and her eyes were black as coal. When she walked, she looked as if she was dancing. "Oh, what a lovely woman," the man said to himself. "I have never seen anyone so lovely." The woman laughed and said, "You look so tired and hungry. Would you like to have something to eat?" The man and the woman went into the house, and the woman pulled out a coal pot. Then she cooked a good dinner of salt fish and cornmeal pudding. After dinner, she told him to stay and rest for a little. He thought he was very lucky to get food. "Thank you, you are so kind," he said, "but I do not want to give you any trouble, so I will go on my way." "It is no trouble," she replied. "I am always happy to help people." So he stayed to rest. The next day, she gave him food again. She made cornmeal pudding and rice with meat. She was so kind that he forgot where he was going. Every day, the woman gave him food and was nice to him. So he stayed for a long time. The man was so happy that he made her his wife. All went well for a time. Then he began to wonder about the woman. He thought that something funny was happening. Sometimes he would get up at night and he would not see her. He wondered where she was. He thought he would try to watch her to see what was happening. So one night he went to bed but did not sleep. He shut his eyes so that the woman would think he was sleeping. As soon as she thought he was sleeping, she jumped out of bed. She pulled out the coal pot and lit it. She took a spinning wheel from a corner of the room and put it beside the coal pot. All this time, the man was watching her from the corner of his eye. He wondered what she was going to do. Soon the coal pot was red hot. The woman sat on it. She began to spin off her skin using the spinning wheel. As she did this, she sang, "Turn and spin, come off skin. Turn and spin, come off skin." To the man's surprise, the woman's skin came off, and she suddenly turned into a great big cat. She put her skin under the bed and said, "Stay there, skin, till I come back. I'm going out to have some fun." Then the cat woman jumped through the window and ran into the woodland. The man opened his eyes and thought about what he had seen. He now knew that the woman was bad. "I must think of a way to get away from this woman," he said to himself. So he took out her skin. Then he found some salt and pepper. He filled the skin with the salt and pepper, Then he put it back under the bed. He went to bed so that the woman would think he was sleeping. After a time, the cat woman came back. She had enjoyed herself and she was laughing. She laughed as she took her skin from under the bed. She laughed as she began to put on her skin. But suddenly she stopped laughing. The pepper and salt began to burn her. She looked ugly as she began to bawl. Why? Why? She tried to get out of her skin, but she could not. She bawled and bawled as the salt and pepper burned her more and more. Then she turned around and fell down dead. And that is how the man got away from the cat woman. Now, my geniuses, did you enjoy that story? A bit scary, isn't it? I know. Okay, now you're going to be looking at some questions that you will be answering for me. Okay, so here are the questions to your story. Answer these after listening to the story. Number 1, what was the dessert that the man craved after walking in the woodland for days? So that's the first question. Number 2, what was the simile used to describe the woman's eyes in the beginning of the story by the narrator? Number 3, when she walked, she looked as if she was performing which verb? When she walked, she looked as if she was performing which verb? What did the woman first make for the man's dinner? What did the woman first make for the man's dinner? Why did the man become suspicious of his wife? Number 6, what was the chant done by the woman? What was the chant done by the woman? Number 7, what happened when she chanted? What happened when she chanted? Number 8, what did the man apply to the woman's skin? What did the man apply to the woman's skin? Number 9, what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story? And number 10, what is the moral of the story? So what is the lesson that you can learn from the story there? My geniuses, I want to thank you for joining me on Reading Unlimited with KDN. I want to thank you for watching and subscribing. Please like and comment, because that's the only way I can hear from you. Okay, and I really enjoy doing so. Remember to hit that notification bell so you will be the first to know once I upload videos. Also join me on Instagram at Reading Unlimited, and that's with 2 D's at the end. Okay, there you will get worksheets and follow-up activities. Guys, I hope you enjoyed one of my favorite childhood stories. All right, and remember to join me live on YouTube on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I want to wish for you a great day. Have you been looking in that mirror? Have you been telling yourself great things? Are you telling yourself how special you are? How beautiful you look? How wonderful you are? I hope so. Be kind to you. But in so doing, be kind to others. And if you have nothing good to say about people, please say absolutely nothing at all. Have yourselves a great day. Bye.